And hello and welcome back, everybody.
We have to trick him into the guess the weight machine so we can get Murray the skull.
Welcome back, everybody. I mean, we could just start with a puzzle. We could also just,
Well, Murray the
tell
skull is
people
clearly
what's going
there.
on.
And I mean, Tim Schafer did this puzzle in the cave, which was like, I think, a decade after this game? 2 decades. So...
Tim Schafer had nothing to do with the cave, by the way.
What? That was a Double Fine game.
It's Ron Gilbert. And
Wasn't that Double Fine, though?
I'm not sure if it was Double Fine.
It
might have been, but it's
Cave.
The cave is Ron Gilbert's thing. Anyway, Guybrush is a little kid now, like in the end of the second game. What a callback, everybody!
Teehee.
So yeah, we just go down to this.
It is Ron Gilbert's thing, but it is also Double Fine.
Fair enough.
Nope.
Go after LeChuck.
Rides just for bigger kids.
And
Well, yeah, you have to.
Unfortunately, or fortunately,
dude, we're not going to be tall enough to ride that ride. Are
Exactly.
you kidding me?
the head is pretty big, but yeah, not tall enough. And truth be told, it's a good thing they don't let children ride the
Yeah, got to be safe about this park
the
regulation.
demonic hell portal of doom.
And it's family-oriented fun, like LeChuck said.
Yeah.
Which, actually, I had a comment regarding that I
Uh-huh.
forgot to mention. It seems like that if LeChuck's idea of what tired and lonely pirates want when they come back into port is family-oriented carnival fun, it probably isn't that bad if you're married to the guy. He'll just want to hold hands with you or some shit. It's like the worst case of it.
And watch your flesh melt off your bones.
Alright, being turned into a demon's not great, but I mean, Elaine could probably talk her way out of that portion if she just agrees to marry him.
Probably she is, capable.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, sure.
let's check our surroundings.
There's Murray.
Talk to
There's also
this-
a cannon with some pies.
Yeah, let's talk to Murray. Murray,
Yeah,
must
everyone's
have very
favorite.
important.
And by everyone, I mean Fowls.
Are you dead yet? You look different.
Not dead, Murray. Just cursed.
Cursed? That's perfect. I'm cursed too. Let's join our cursed forces together, and together we can rule the world.
Yeah. Let me get back to you on that.
He just wants a friend.
He seems to really want Guybrush as a friend, which I think
Yeah.
speaks a lot about Murray and how he's never going to accomplish anything if his dream goal involves befriending Guybrush and teaming up with him. It's a low standard to have.
I don't see anybody else picking him up and, letting him go on
alright,
adventures and stuff.
Formed some attachment with him, but
Basically, Guybrush
short of
is...
holding his breath for 10 minutes, Guybrush is not exactly the most capable human being.
Well, think of it this way: he's like his wheelchair, right? That's at least in his mind.
I guess. I guess he wants a friend and he just knows Guybrush the best at this point.
Exactly. Anyway, let's talk to the disgusting rat man.
He's got a cigar in his mouth. Why would you put that in the costume?
Yeah, kid, what is it?
Well, I think that's just
That's either
him.
a terrible fire hazard or it's a bizarre choice for the costume to have.
Yeah. I don't approve.
Yikes, what is that horrible smell?
It's a giant rat suit, you little brat. What did you expect, roses?
Yes. I love this guy.
Am I the only one nauseated by that terrible stench?
Okay, the suit smells. We've heard it. Everybody just come over and pick on the giant rat.
This guy sounds like references that only I'll get.
Really?
Well,
Like what?
alright. People, you should get the reference, but I don't think you will. Ben doing his who you calling Demi voice.
Sure, but
It sounds like that.
yeah, why not?
He does it at length in one of the Phoenix Wright games, which is why it's so pronounced for me.
I wouldn't get that association though.
Yeah, not to the Phoenix Wright games. Because you didn't watch them
Only
play
one
those.
nauseated by that
I
terrible
did.
stench?
The
Okay,
first
of
few one?
the suit
No, no.
smells
Yeah,
good.
it's the Carnival one from the second game. Ben's doing the ventriloquist puppet.
Oh, okay.
That's sort of the place I went with that.
Okay. Unfortunately, no more berating the man about his horrible job.
What are you guys doing here?
It's an alright
Throw
job.
the man down.
Probably good hours.
Fun on the midway. Hit the funny clown and win a fantastic prize. Watch the pie
Stands around in a
roll
rat
the
suit
cannon
all
with
day.
blinding speed and loud report. And if
Exactly.
your aim is true, go home with your winnings. Join in the laughs with your happy sailor Holy Wharfrat and his pal Monty Meringue.
What flavor?
I was wondering about that
What are your
guy.
pies today?
I don't know, lemon
Standing
meringue.
Monty
there.
What
Moran.
kind of a stupid question is that?
Especially since he has to be crouched all the time. He doesn't move a
Yeah,
muscle.
that's not a
Yeah.
comfortable position.
I don't know. Maybe he's already dead and they just glued him to the back of that wall. Who
Ugh,
knows?
that's unfortunate. But yeah, I was wondering what that guy was all about.
I want to shoot the cannon. I want to shoot the cannon.
Sorry, little boy, you're too young. Blow the man down is for older kids.
Blow
That's
the man
discrimination. How do I know it really works if I can't see it go off?
Okay, kid, you want to see the cannon fire? Here we go.
Amazing. We used the cannon.
Fire the cannon again.
I already showed it to you.
Do it again. Do it again.
All right, kid, just one more time.
That's like a Brooklyn accent, right?
Let
He's come a long way.
me hear it again. Yeah, it is a bit Brooklyn, isn't it?
What's Dingy Dog really like in person?
What are you asking me for? I'm just
He's a bit also like,
I'm not allowed
it's not quite the
to
same. It's not quite as deep, but he's a bit like Baby Herman from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Dog.
Not a movie that I'm terribly familiar with.
That's
I
a
watched
shame.
it like once.
Roger Rabbit's classic.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, probably, but a lot of people have like connections to it, to like deep down in their childhood, which was never the case with me, or a lot of people I do know as well.
I saw it when I was a teenager.
Mm.
Very young
Oh.
teenager, but you know, it's still quite a good movie.
By the way, just in case, I mean, I'm talking to you and the audience here. If you like Who Framed Roger Rabbit and you like adventure games, you should check out Toonstruck. That's an amazing point-and-click adventure game with,
Didn't you do
Christopher
this
Lloyd.
already
no.
a couple episodes ago?
Did I?
I thought you recommended Toonstruck, and I was like, I never heard of it. And then you mentioned Christopher Lloyd was in it, and I'm like, oh, that one.
Well, if I did, then it doesn't matter, because
Although,
it deserves
is
all
Toonstruck
the
on
recommendations.
like
Okay.
good old games or something?
Maybe.
Because if not, that's one of those games that's impossible to play because it's from the 90s.
I think it might be on GOG. I might be
Oh,
wrong, but
that's-
I'm relatively certain. Yeah, it's
It's also
basically
funny that Christopher Lloyd is in Toonstruck, and he's also
That's right.
in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
yeah, it's basically like a spiritual successor almost, because it also involves him interacting with cartoons, but this time in
Well,
a cartoon world.
I think
not a
Dark.
real
I think
world.
Dark World was supposed to be the spiritual successor.
Dark World. What's that?
I think it's Dark World. What's the one that's like Roger Rabbit, but it's insanely morbid and dark?
Cool World.
Cool World. That's it. Thank you.
But it's not by the people who made it. Or
No,
nobody.
is Toonstruck by
in it.
Roger Rabbit?
That's not what I don't know about.
Yeah,
that.
but you said
But
Cool
it's
World's not
Christopher
by the
Lloyd-
people that made
Christopher
it.
Lloyd.
But, yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off
Eh.
track here.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I think Roger Rabbit is Robert Zemeckis.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Who also
Maybe
did
like
Back
the
to the
production
Future?
company.
Also with Christopher Lloyd.
Yep. A lot of good movies back in the day there. Yeah, what in the world is
The
merengue?
world is meringue.
Meringue?
I don't know, kid.
Meringue.
With egg whites, I guess.
What is
As in
merengue?
lemon meringue pie. I believe it's a way of preparing it.
Anyway,
Never mind.
we're not getting any further here. And while we're on the subject of references, by the way, the Hall of Oddities back there, actually,
Dude, it's
Let's
you and
see.
me fucking in a conversation. It's going to be references all damn day.
yeah. Nobody has any false pretenses on that. But yeah,
Alright,
let's
so,
read
okay,
the
we
sign.
can't ride the
What?
roller coaster, we can't shoot pies at a guy. What is there for a kid to do on
Well-
this damn island?
It's just, I don't know, push Dingy Dog.
And I would say damn island in
Now that's
unintentional pun right there.
little boy.
Don't you want to push the? Didn't you ever want to push the major mascot
Now stop
in
hitting your
a
pal, Dingy Dog.
in a theme park?
Not really, just avoided him.
I'm not gonna warn you.
I always knew it was someone in a suit, and it's like, who cares?
Well, I mean, you never know.
You better cut that
Is this, do you have to keep doing this?
Yeah, you never know until you try.
out. You're really starting to
I guess.
bug me, kid.
But I mean, have to was my question.
All right. That does
That
it.
does it.
You're going down, little punk.
Oh, he bit me.
Hey, give me back that hair, kid. You're ruining the suit.
Yeah. So that was productive.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that. Dialogue puzzles are one thing, because you can see that you have the option to keep continuing. But you have to know to keep shoving the guy.
That's the thing. You can't really know for sure, but he does give you new dialogue each time you do it. And there is some way
yeah,
of
there's nothing
thinking.
suggesting that you should. If like Murray said, "Hey, shove that guy," or if the rat was like, give him a shove,"
You'll
then
see.
maybe.
You'll see. Anyway, I was gonna
Puzzles
say
like that need highlights to let you know you're supposed to do that. Not a direct, "Hey, go do this," but something hinting at it at least.
there are hints. I just haven't highlighted them yet.
Well,
Yeah.
all right.
I was just gonna mention the Hall of Oddities back there is a reference to Sam and Max, obviously. Let's see. what
I've
he
never
says.
really played Sam and Max.
You'll probably like it, I think.
I know I like from Poker Night at 2 at the inventory. I know I like the characters, but I never ended up playing their games.
Yeah, so a lot of very nice and welcoming faces.
I do love the
here.
walk animation of young Guybrush, just swinging the arms like, yeah, it's
he's-
a good day.
He's a little
Animated?
He's a little too careless and
Jovial.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
is
maybe
a
that's
bit-
what it is. What he was as a kid,
like-
but he's in a
If it
major
reverts you to a
stressful-
childlike state, then yeah, I guess being happy makes sense. But if he's still got his adult brain, then this is problematic, as freaking out would be a
Yeah.
correct sort of response.
Exactly. Anyway, let's talk to the soda jerk.
How many snow cones do you have?
This looks like the dude from Wet Hot American Summer. Like the fucking cook from the kitchen. He's got the headband and the face beard and everything. It's really kind of spooky, actually.
Type of snow cones in the world. In fact, my cones are so original, so inventive, and so
What is that accent?
unique that most are completely inedible. Let me list some for you. I have sweet cones, meat cones, cold cones, mold cones, bold cones with lime, cones with slime, veggie cones, wedgie cones, edgy cones. I used some of my neighbor's edge in that one. Cones with spice, cones with lice, berry cones, hairy cones, dairy cones, and the Christmas, Mary cones. So, what do you think of that?
I was gonna say this whole. It's actually a monologue, not a dialogue. It's just
Yeah.
a little pointless, but the ho 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 always gets me.
Fair
Like
enough.
plain snow cones.
To answer your earlier question, I feel like this is somebody who can't do a Russian accent trying to do a Russian accent.
Maybe.
Bye now.
There's certain elements of Russian, sort of.
It's like
You
Russian
know?
without having to be called out at being Russian. I think something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take the pepper mill, and that's your first hint of what we have to do. Maybe.
The pepper mill?
Yeah.
Oops, my snow cone melted.
Whoops, and the snow cone's gone.
How do we... Does he just let us take the... Oh, wow. All
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't care.
That dude doesn't give a fuck.
I guess his
Snow cone melted. Oh, that's...
yeah.
They were fond of that puzzle. Get something in your inventory and work quickly before it goes away.
I don't know. It kind of highlights that it has to be important because it's on a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And again, they're fond of that puzzle. Now you just need something to transport it or, like, shift containers to keep it cold.
Let's talk to Dingy Dog. After we assaulted him.
It's nothing against you or the game, I guess. It's just I was sort of hoping to see a different screen by now. It's like
oh no, we're stuck here for probably half the episode.
Are you what?
Maybe the whole episode. We'll see.
Oh man! But there's more than just this one screen to the carnival, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was my problem.
Well, the carnival, that's the whole thing. Like, the one screen is the carnival, but then we go into the monkey's head, which is quite a few more screens.
But this is the whole carnival.
This is the whole carnival.
That's weak.
I told you, the last part of the game is pretty damn short, and I don't know. I hesitate to say low effort, but it didn't receive the same
cut a corner or two here.
The same care.
I think they clearly cut a corner. They might have run out of money or time or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Rushed. It wasn't careless or they got bored or anything. It was just rushed for one reason or another.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to speak to your manager.
Oh no, you don't, little boy.
Wouldn't that be like? I guess.
The sight of my manager has caused children older than you to burst into tears.
I really want to talk to somebody in charge.
No can do, son.
I don't know why he especially has to have this southern hick accent.
I think it's supposed to be like Goofy.
I guess so, yeah, you're right.
Yuck?
I never thought of Goofy as southern, but I guess...
Well, he has the hyuk, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think of Goofy as particularly southern either, but... I don't know. Maybe they just picked a guy in the office who hadn't done a voice yet.
I highly doubt that.
I need to get...
Well, hey there, kids! I'm Dingy Dog!
It's
like, yeah, that's a fine mascot, sort of silly voice. Go for it.
I don't care if it's not safe. I have to write it now.
Oh, no, son. It's not that it's not safe for little kids to ride. It's just that you've got to be much, much older to really appreciate the sheer mind-numbing terror of the coaster. But wait a few years and you'll have matured enough to ride. You'll also be able to buy candy and eat it whenever and wherever you want.
So
just like us grown-ups.
Clearly we need to trick the age and weight thing into making it look like we're older than we are.
No.
Really?
Well... Yes and no.
He was like, oh, you need to be older, and there's a guess your age and weight machine. And I'm thinking, oh, alright, so we get on there and have to somehow make it look like we're older than, we might just be really short for our age.
Let's just get on.
And he'll be like, well, I see.
How can I win one of these fabulous prizes?
Well, that's easy, matey.
But the height thing is still going to be a problem.
The height is an issue, yes, but I'm thinking that has something to do with the hair we grabbed from him earlier.
It's just that easy.
Right, so just try to guess how much I weigh.
Just try to guess how much I weigh.
Alrighty. Let Dingy have a look at you, little guy. Well, let me see here.
Couldn't you lie about the age? Like, I think you're 35. It's like, wrong, I'm 34.
The joke's on you. I just look like a little boy. In actuality, I'm a mighty pirate weighing in at 98 pounds. This is really embarrassing. Am I not eating right? I've been working out.
Doesn't look like it, man. Yeah, so that's a problem, but here's the thing.
So, what, you need something heavy in your pockets?
Oh, yeah, but that's afterward.
I mean, I figure that's just the usual solution to this crap.
Wrong. I just so happen to be 20.
Well, do you have any proof for your old pal Dingy Dog?
You calling me a liar?
You bet I am.
Wow. Shots
I have my
fired.
proof right here.
Scum Actors Guild membership card. Guybrush Threepwood, age 20.
That's
Alright,
not how
I like that.
IDs work.
You're right. Pick your prize.
But oh well. Unfortunately... Actually, what happens when we ask for Murray?
Well, yeah, you gotta take Murray. It's the only one
Well-
that's drawn differently and animated.
You'd think so. Well, I'm gonna try it
I
anyway.
really want that talking skull.
With my unfettered demonic might,
What?
we will rule
Costume?
the world.
Yeah, I don't think that'll
Right,
work.
Murray. If I had all that power, the temptation for evil would be too great. I'll take the anchor.
Oh.
Well, take it away.
Alright, they don't let us take the wrong thing.
Congratulations.
Aw.
Enjoy your
Poor
stay
Murray.
here at Big Wolf.
Yeah, so we get the anchor.
To your heart, I'm the
I
one
figured.
you really want. What?
Hmm.
You picked the anchor?
It's a really nice anchor, Murray. Sorry.
It's also the solution to
I
our
can't
puzzle.
believe you picked that stupid anchor.
You don't say. An anchor? Things that are notoriously heavy?
What good is a dumb hunk of
Yeah.
iron anyway?
Actually, I don't think it matters at
It's not
all.
even
Like,
a real anchor.
if we're gonna ask and
I'm a real
tell him
fucking skull.
to guess our age again, he would probably just take the anchor into account.
Would
I
he?
want to try for another prize.
Pretty sure.
Alrighty.
Let's see if they've thought of
I
that.
would guess that you are 20 years
Oh,
old.
what?
And that you weigh 98
Oh, 98 pounds, he
Wait a
says.
second. That's not fair.
Yeah, neither is life, son. You learned a valuable lesson today, and that's the best prize of all.
Well, that talking to adults in huge furry suits is a waste of time.
Huh.
Did we just say that? Anyway,
There's a joke there about Anthrocon, but, you know.
no, you guys do what you do. Just, keep it to yourself.
Keep up the good work.
They have a whole convention about it.
There you go. I approve of that. Yeah, so they won't even let us do anything else. So,
You
We have
wouldn't
an
be a lousy
anchor.
undead monster anyway.
Okay.
which...
God, Murray will not let up on a guilt trip.
Understands my need to bring fear
I
and
mean,
pestilence
he's
on the
stuck
likes
there.
of
He's
you.
it's like the
Alright,
shelf
I'd be a
on
bit-
the carnival is like his prison.
Before I
So
call up the
I would be a bit
of
bitter,
the
too.
And set them upon you like a swarm
A
of angry
bit.
locusts.
God, I want to get Murray and the toaster in the same
If
room.
you value, hey, what do you think you're doing?
I just want one of those pies.
Yeah? Well, I just went out of this
Hmm.
stinking rat head. Life's tough, kid.
I forgot about that. How do we? Oh wait, right. We have to make our own meringue. So we
I've got a pie
put
pan
the.
full of shaving
Oh, I guess not. Oh yeah, we took the shaving cream and put it in the empty plate, and then we're gonna hide our newly acquired anchor in it.
Oh man, that's gonna hurt. See, I thought you
Sorry.
were gonna put pepper on it and like he would sneeze or something, but no, this is way more violent.
Huh? Oh, yeah, thanks, kid.
It's also very poorly hidden, I'd like to point out.
It looks fine on here.
Cannon fire.
Beat cheeks, half
Oh,
pint.
sure, yeah.
Man, I pay your salary. You want me to tell LeChuck you've got unhappy kids running around here?
Okay, you little.
You're the worst child, Guybrush.
Did you just hear something?
Pete, I don't know. Guy
Weird.
told a kid
It's
to
the
beat
acoustics
cheeks.
of that smelly giant head.
Kid.
He's so mean-spirited. Anyway, let's open the gate and have ourselves some retribution, or comeuppance rather. I think use hold.
What was preventing you from doing that before?
Well,
You
there was already
Mr.
somebody
Rat.
else
Hey,
looking through the
get
hole.
out of there, you little
right,
punk.
but
What are you
like,
gonna
why
do
couldn't we
about
just
it,
walk back
Brave
here and
boy?
talk to the guy?
This'll
Some
teach you.
he would have said something. I don't know.
Okay.
Ta-da! Was it worth it, Guybrush? Anyway, we got some meringue. So we put the meringue in.
I'd rather keep
no.
these pie bits for a better
Wait.
time.
How did it work again?
That was a lot of effort to go to for some meringue.
What was it again? Pepper, hair of the dog, and an egg. Yeah, and that's the meringue. It's good because it's egg product.
Hair of the dog that bit you.
Exactly. That's your. I think it's pretty clever. It's a callback to an earlier puzzle.
You know what? I'll give him clever points.
Yeah.
But what do we need it for? Who has a hangover around here?
Well, that's the thing. It's our
Guy
ticket
running
out
the
of
smoke.
uncursing ourselves. The game treats it like a big ol' hangover.
Huh?
Snow cone, please.
I don't know.
Oh, right. He kept going on about how his head was dizzy and he couldn't think straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
It's stretching it
Alright.
a little bit, but
it's a bit of a stretch, but I think it's clever enough that I'm going to overlook it.
yeah,
Because it is a really clever puzzle. That you have to go back to that and improvise with it.
peppery goodness. Let's unhangover ourselves. That should turn out great. Looks like.
Normally it's a drink, though.
Well,
Brain freeze.
ouch.
Just saying.
I mean, what is a snow cone if not a drink in the making while it's not melted yet?
It's a frozen drink, yeah. All right.
And there we go. That's
I like snow cones.
that was
Snow
the
cones are
whole
good.
of part 5. Now we're to part 6, which is us just riding the roller coaster.
I think the last act of every game is something along the lines of Guybrush kicks butt.
Something similar to that. I actually forgot to read this one. So yeah, all the dioramas here are little scenes from either the backstory or other games, as it
There's
turns out.
sausages. There was a three-headed monkey and hangins.
And
there's LeChuck torturing you at the
Yeah.
end of the second game.
winter escape somehow. And then it just loops. For no reason
Alright,
in
so clearly you
particular.
have to do something.
Yeah. But I guess we'll leave that for the next episode, right?
My God.
It's the finale, alright? That should be
Is it?
Yep.
You would know.
That should be the enough of a reason to tune back in for the last time.
If you've watched this far,
Yeah.
are you really going to quit one before the finale?
Yeah.
It's like, I
Although-
don't know. They kind of lost their stride here, I think.
You know what? No. Unless
No?
unless we keep going, the last episode is gonna be way too short. I think
It's up to you.
we should keep going.
Alright.
Yeah.
Extended
so-
episode. More than you guys deserve.
Well, who knows? Maybe it might just
Now,
turn out.
that
within-
token lad fellow, he gives extended episodes all the time. I would subscribe to him.
I mean, the guy who, for most of the lifetime of his channel, had like 10-minute episodes. That guy.
I've upgraded since.
Yeah, you have.
That's a very antiquated policy.
All right, so here we have Herman Toothrot, three-headed monkey for some reason, and his wasn't it his captain who hanged
Herman was the
himself?
captain.
No, Herman was the first mate.
Oh,
This one
yeah.
doesn't talk. Thank you, technology.
Whoops! Oh shit!
Elaine! Ah, Brinkworth is only you. Have you seen Elaine? She told me she was just going to powder her nose, and I haven't seen her since. I can't even believe it.
Man,
I fell
looks
for
like-
that one again. Now stand still, boy, so I can flame broil you.
You deserve everything that you're getting. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything, so we'll just wait for the next convenient sarcophagus.
There's like keys down there that I'm assuming you need.
No. Well, why doesn't he let
Wait
us?
for me to get out.
Too late for me to... Oh my god. Alright. I didn't think it was too late, but whatever. We have a Dynamo Monk Electric Giant Snow Monkey over here.
What?
Yeah, you'll see. Like, would you have expected something like that?
Worst nightmare.
I figured there was something on the ice path. I was...
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of out of nowhere.
I mean, it's alright, but the pirate hat throws me.
It's the least bit of,
I missed that
oh,
car.
damn. Least bit of, contrivance to tie it all together somehow. Oh, come on. Let's Chuck again.
You again.
Okay, so
That's
clearly
my
you have to get off on platforms and get items. And the puzzle is you need to like bring certain items to certain platforms.
It's less... It's less complicated than you think.
Curses if I can't help but love the little woman. Eat flame and death, Frankwood.
It's just due to the, you know, simplicity of it. Like, you can't really do much else than finish the puzzle. That you're actually able to do it. I don't think we have.
Yeah,
anything over here.
you seem to be in defense of that. I think that's
I'm not
stupid.
No, I'm not. It's not very good.
Refrain from citing the example where you clearly are, but alright.
What? When did I ever say that was good?
I'm refraining from this because we don't want to get into it.
Sure.
I'll tell you after the recording if you're really desperately curious.
Okay.
Nah.
A kego rum? It is a kego rum.
Yeah.
It's Captain Marley, Elaine's grandfather.
They're very, you know...
It's Rapscallion, the forgetful...
It's actual rum, so they didn't spare any expense
really?
of it being
Yeah.
realistic.
Huh.
And we just keep getting ambushed, unfortunately.
It be me, your worst.
But I think that's pretty much it. Like, we have nothing else to do here. Like, there's nothing else for us to do except for gather these 2 items. I think. Unless I'm missing something. And then, you know, just finish it off. Was there anything here? I think there's something else here. We haven't...
There's keys underneath the track in one of the scenes. The one with Marley and the hanging.
Oh, flash
Is that actually Wally there?
Yeah, you guessed it. So we get this one. So that's the 3rd item. Let's talk to Wally.
It's a Dynamo Monk Electric Wally.
Poor Wally.
He looks so lifelike.
Hey, wait a minute. It really is Wally.
Untie him?
Please stop that annoying...
Blowing out the fire is clever. That's one of those puzzles that
I'll save him after I defeat...
it's like you don't know how to figure it
Yeah,
out,
if you say so.
and then you do figure it out, and you're like, ah,
Well,
damn
yeah.
it, game.
LeChuck's back again.
I'll be chasing around this roller coaster till you
Save him after you defeat LeChuck. Wow. Priorities, Guybrush.
He's also very sure of that at this point. Yeah. Here we go again! That amazing... I'm getting my feet set on fire animation.
He has a really big wind-up for that fireball attack.
Yeah, as if there was some way for us to... having to exploit that time.
This is a bit similar to the ending of 1, eh? He keeps punching you to different locations, and you have to gather all the items.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of those inflammable dynamo...
Only a little more simplistic.
Make a lousy fuse.
Wow.
But it will make a lousy fuse because we haven't slathered it in oil yet.
It's soaked in oil and...
Ah.
So,
Cool.
here we are. And, yeah, strap yourself in, Token, because this will be over in a jiffy. Yeah, why would I even think we'd have to spend another episode on this?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, unless you wanted to examine everything in these scenes.
Play the waiting game. It was more about the cliffhanger than anything. Come on, let's check. I don't have all day. Any minute now.
Surely he'll
There
be
we
here
go.
soon.
Hey, LeChuck.
Fancy
Never gets
having
old for
me
you, huh?
here.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I think all we have to do is just... nothing, right? Nothing?
Maybe stand behind
Wait.
the rope?
Must be something else. Wait a second. What am I missing now?
I would like try standing near the rope. Oh, what if you went up to the monkey so he shot up at you and it like hit the rope?
I don't think that's the way it works.
That would be that would be what I'm trying
Poor
at this
Wally.
point. If I were playing.
Yeah. I don't actually remember. It's the one last thing we have to do in this whole game. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the episode where Foul botches it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably
We
not.
have to
It's a piece of rope soaked in lamp oil.
maybe just interact with it while he's in the wind up animation or something.
Yeah, perhaps.
Let's see. It can't be too much more complicated than that because we have nothing else in our inventory. I don't think that works for this.
Darn, here he comes.
Darn!
And I'll keep a coming after ye for as long as it takes to make ye one of the undead.
As long as it takes for you to figure out this puzzle.
Darn.
Or, you know, quit the game in pure frustration.
That wasn't it.
Stand near him, like up near the monkey.
I'll try that next.
I want to figure this out without looking at a walkthrough.
Well, no. That would be a little embarrassing if we did that at this point.
Yeah, anticlimactic as hell.
I'm a little bit proud of myself that I hadn't had to look up anything up until now, so...
Have you?
I don't think I have. Everything I was like, oh, I don't know what to do, but then I go around looking for items, and that usually gives me enough clues.
Yeah, I don't think you've had to use a walkthrough. Bravo, sir.
Next.
And this isn't like Secret of Monkey Island where you play it, you know, like I do every, couple of years just because
No.
nostalgia. You haven't played this in years.
I mean, I did play quite a bit at that point, but
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we don't have to stand up here.
I
Because I don't think if we're
I
up
think you
here, they trigger the event.
Well, then go down to him and then walk up here.
Maybe. But wouldn't that just make him miss the fuse even more?
Well, no, you're clearly next to the
Maybe
barrel at
that's-
this point.
Maybe there is something in my inventory I hadn't considered. No.
You pull out the magic marker and draw a doorway to the Sierra Studios.
What magic? Oh, I see.
References
we have
to
a
videos
magic-
that were never published.
We have a magic wand, not a magic marker.
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
referencing another adventure game with a 3 in its title, but a decidedly inferior one.
Never
Okay.
give up. And
So-
I have all eternity to hound ye.
I'll go behind the fuse now.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! I think, no, I don't think you can. I don't actually think you can move. Because as soon as you move, as soon as you click anywhere. Oh, I remember now. I remember now.
Alright, well don't
Okay.
tell us or me. Let's see it.
Damn it. I'm done. Yeah, as soon as you click anywhere, that's what happens. So... It is an item that I hadn't considered.
In your inventory.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll give you guys one more, last try to see
Well, I
what
would
it
need
is.
to
It's
see the
not. It's
inventory.
not the oil, but it's on this screen. Oh, never mind. Here's LeChuck. Took
Let's see
me
if
quite
I
a
can
while.
figure it out
Probably,
since I'm on a delay.
probably most people have figured it out at this point.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It is the Mille de pepper.
Oh, you make him sneeze
Yes.
and miss.
Yes.
That feels like try something until it works.
Well,
Which I know is a staple of these games, but...
it also sort of makes sense.
Like, would it really have been that ruining of a puzzle if the fucking snow cone guy was like, oh, be careful with that pepper, LeChuck hates it?
Nah. That's cheap. And with no further ado, just get to the... Not even any dialogue or anything. Just get out of here.
Here we are. We're at the wedding now.
And I don't think anybody's ever seen Bill this excited. Guess he really loves weddings.
He's a stubby man, isn't he? God, I sure hope they don't take too long sailing around and people think they're dead. And that's the beginning part of the fourth game, proving that you're not dead. Which, actually, I think is kind of a funny joke.
It's kind of clever. And that's the credits.
This is so unfair.
Poor Murray. Yeah, the ending is
I guess
very
I could
rushed.
whip up a PS2 emulator and play Monkey Island 4.
Yeah.
Invite you along for it.
I want to see that happen.
Do you want to be invited along for it?
Yeah, man.
Even the last part?
I mean, you can use all the help you can get, right?
I suppose. Yeah, the hey, Kenny Foulmouth.
Mm-hmm.
But not Foulmouth. Foulmouth.
Oh,
F-A-L.
how about that? Yeah, all our friends, they had voices, and they also had people who voiced them.
Slappy Cromwell.
Yeah, that was the Shakespearean...
Yeah, I just like reading the names.
Yeah. Yeah, so the ending, especially now that I have a little more appreciation for storytelling and stuff, it is very much rushed. I mean, the stuff that's there is good, but you can tell...
Oh yeah, particularly at the end.
You can tell it's a little front-loaded or mid-loaded.
Man, they didn't
Whatever
even
you want
do the bit where we have to say what we learned at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's not even really wrapping up at all. It's just jump cut to the
Yeah, that
end.
was a really rushed ending cutscene there.
Yeah.
That was just, LeChuck's dead, you're on holiday now.
If anybody knows about the history of this game and how it turned out this way, please feel free to hit me up, because I would like to know.
I say it had to have been rushed.
That's another thing I would have liked to see in a special edition remake, because up until this point they always included some sort of commentary track, which you just completely ignore if you bought it.
That's
really
the thing. Who
try that.
did the 1 and 2 remakes?
Double Fine.
Was it Double Fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so... And they've already finagled rights for Day of the Tentacle and...
Well, Day of the Tentacle was made, and so was...
well, no, I mean...
Grim Fandango.
Day of the Tentacle. Yeah, they finagled all of those rights. So
and,
this one is
Full
probably
Throttle.
their next step.
Full Throttle.
They finagled Full... Oh, yeah, they did. I heard about that.
Yeah. Haven't picked it up yet. Oh, I have picked it up, but I haven't tried it yet. And I don't know. It's one of those games that I sort of skipped back in the day, and then I played it way later. And it didn't, as a result, didn't have as much of an impact on me. I think it was fine.
Yeah,
but,
having never played Full Throttle, it seemed more like they made it because of the era, and that's just what was kind of cool, rather than they wanted to tell a story. And this is, again, comments. I've never played the game, so if I'm completely wrong about this, I accept that. But it definitely, Grim Fandango, Day of the Tentacle, Monkey Island, those are all, they have a goofy, lighthearted tone, and Full Throttle does not seem like it would have the same sort of cartoony feel to it.
It still does. It kind of comes
it?
off as,
That surprises me.
really, I don't know, trying to be badass and not...
Well, but is it like tongue-in-cheek trying to be badass?
To some degree. Not completely, but there is some self-awareness there. And the writing is quite good. and you would
Well,
expect
That's a staple of LucasArts.
I mean, at least I was going into it when I played it, not expecting a whole lot, but being pleasantly surprised. But that also said, I
not
don't
expecting
remember
a whole lot. It's not the highest bar to go into something with.
Of course. But yeah, completely different game. Curse of Monkey Island, I think, is the highs are high enough that I can say it's.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I liked the middle part.
Exactly.
But that end part really... And you were playing it up with the whole, let's talk, and what do we do? Like, if you knew what to do, you could knock that out in like 30 minutes.
The ending there?
The entire end, once you get to the island, you could knock it out in like 30 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Like, obviously, if you know what to do, all those games can be
But you were
speedrun
playing it up,
really
and it
fast.
already didn't take that long. If you knew what you were doing, that would just fly by.
Obviously, yeah.
You
But
just beeline
the
it.
end there, like 2 parts out of a 6-part game could well be completed within like 2 minutes.
Carnival is great.
Very special thanks to George Lucas. Yay!
But rumor has it that the man who built this place is buried here. And they say that to this day, his frozen body remains in the tunnels somewhere beneath the amusement park.
And with that, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Token, for joining me. And I don't know if this is getting recorded, because the game just closes itself.
Oh, does it? Fuck me.
So,
I hate when they do that.
see you around, people. Visit Token's channel. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye.